Hi guys, welcome back to Tolkien 2 with me, Sid, and let me show you what I've been up to upstairs, because I've kind of finished up decorating the place for now. This hasn't changed up here, but if we jump up we'll be able to see we've got the old thing. Now I've put these are basalt walls with glowstone microblocks, chiseled glowstone microblocks, to give this kind of, it illuminates the place quite nicely. Yeah, that's pretty much it up here. Not done nothing else on there. Oh, I have also magic walled the space in here as well, so we've now got a secure environment where we can't get any unexpected visitors in theory. So I've made a new arcane work table up here. I brought up the alchemical furnace. I've got some tables with a few scully items on there, a few bookshelves for keeping the old books in, such as maybe the Thaumcraft, which when we're not using it, it can live up there. And then I've used carpenter's slopes around here to make this area just to put all of our various warded jars on, with which we have so many at the moment. So the next quest we need to do is a Thaumium Bost silverwood wand. The fun stuff. Oh, we've got scepters, which is a new thing. So silverwood wand, pretty much easy. Balance shard, one of each shard, silverwood, and a whole bunch of these essentia. Moderate instability. Oh, and I found some more skulls in my AE system. I forgot to look for those, and so yeah, we've got a little bit more going on up here now. A little bit more stabilizing agent. So yeah, I found 20 of them actually. There were some wither skulls as well, but I'm not going to waste those on stabilising this. So this thing slowly gets filled, and the word is slowly. And yeah, that's where we've kind of got to with that. So what we need to do is we're going to need some more warded jars. I've made some more arcane pedestals, and I am going to need to get some air and aqua. That's easy enough, we can get that from sugarcane. Ignis we can get from, I think is probably the best source of that is probably coal, although we will get potentia from that as well, but that's not a problem, we can use potentia. Ordo, I'll have to try and refresh my memory. Pedito we can get from rock. Terra we can get from dirt. Precantatio we can get from chiseled sandstone. Let me just check what a good source for Ordo is, because I can't remember. Mental block there. We can get that from I'm not going to waste silverwood on it. We can get it from smooth sandstone actually, so that might be worth having a look at. So let's go. I'm going to grab some stuff. We're going to do cook up some essentia. Time to get cooking. Yeah, a bit of Breaking Bad there. Not particularly good Breaking Bad, admittedly, but sand. So what have we got? What that is? Oh, that's got Terra and Pedito. Oh, that's actually not a bad one. So let's just grab that. That is now. How did we? What was it? That. Okay, let me just stick those away. So that will give me I've just used a whole lot, doesn't matter. That will give me 2 different lots of smooth stone for some peculiar reason, but that will give me plenty of 28, 34, so that will give me plenty of those. I'm going to need some glass panes. I'm going to need some glass. Let me just, in fact, take the lots of it. And I am going to need some slabs of a wooden variety, not the nether brick variety. So let's have a look. We'll just take some oak with us, that'll do the trick. So now the chiseled sandstone was just, whether we can just, let me just check something here. Because one of the nice things with the chisel mod is it does allow you to faff around with your. Yeah, we can. So I can just go bang, and we got chiseled. And if I were to place one of those and scan it, I would find that that was a good source of Petito, I believe. Let me, not Petito, Precontatio, Terra and Ordo. So we've got a pretty good selection. So if I just grab a bit more sand, that will allow us to, in fact, let me just get sand back up, not sand. So I'm going to cook a load of this up to start off with. I'll get some and we'll grab my wand on the way up, and I'll also move my dig spell away because I have a habit of digging up things that I don't actually want to dig up. So we can go up and get that one, get cooking up here. So let's have a look. Let's start with some sandstone, 16 of them, and let's chisel those up into that. 22 of those, that should be more than enough. Get that cooking, and while that is cooking, we will I'll stick you in there for now, and we'll get some of this going. In fact, a couple of those going, and get some of this going on as well. Boom. That's all we're going to get out of it anyway, and then we can get some water jars going on. That should give us plenty to be playing with, in addition to these two. And I've got no idea how many slots I've set out here. So yeah, we're just kind of playing it by ear at the moment. I'm not getting into the oh bum, I didn't want to do that. Okay, we can, I think we can just, no? Do I need some bottles? I probably do. Okay, we'll pop that down there for now. I will get that sorted. So I'm going to cook that up. I'm going to cook this up, which will give me Ordo as well, 28 of them, which is more than enough for what we need. Certainly at this stage. Oh, wrong book. Get there eventually. Thaumaturgy, we just need 9 of each, so yeah, we're getting a bit overkill here. We'll see what we've got, and then I'll sort out the rest. But I think the next thing we are going to need is you've got more going in here. Yeah, 15 in there, 24 in there. I need some files, some files. Got any vials? Files? Okay, maybe I haven't got any files. I will check anyway. No. I'm sure they were called vials. Let me check that again. Alchemy. Glass vial. Yeah. Why is that not showing up then? Just a bit of clay for that. So I'll go and grab some of those, and also probably some sugar cane while we're down here. So I'll get that cooking, and I'll be right back with you. Right, I think we're almost ready. There is one ingredient missing, but fortunately I planted one of those a number of episodes ago, and that is some silver wood. So we will have you and you. While we're at it, you and you, just to keep things balanced. That ruined my landscape there. So I've got some excess files of stuff, so we're going to have to come up with some storage for that. Pardon me. Hello. And traditionally in the past I have used barrels to do this, but I think these guys, drawers, might be. I don't think I've got any of the compact ones, so we'll need to make some. But in fact, let me go draw. Let's have a look. Dark oak. Can we do that from? No, we can't do that at all, can we? So dark oak slabs comes from dark oak logs. Oh, is that all I've got left in dark oak? Oh, maybe not. Okay, and then we'll just bang some of those together. 3, 4. In fact, shall I just do that? That will work well. And then that would give me that, but I need the chests then. Chests can be any old wood, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I only need 4. I only need a small selection of these for now. And these hold 2 stacks. Now, I'm unlikely to get that many stacks of things, but the advantage is they hold 4 items per space. So, whereas before I would have had a barrel above each of these or below each of these with the actual contents in, here I can just go 1 and just spread them out a bit around the place, really. So I'll just stick those up there for incidental items, and then we can just stick the terror in. Again, there's no particular order to where these are going at the moment, because we need to do a lot of sorting out. I've just kind of populated this place up with the remaining skulls. So we've got aqua 44, we've got air 28, we've got 52 ignis, we've got 28 ordo, we've got 62 pedito plus spare, we've got 22 precantatio and 52 terror. So that is more than enough to do what we need. What we do need to do is take you out of the picture there, go and grab my hoofers, and that can go there and there. Then we'll have 1 here, 1 here. You can come out of the picture. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, hang on. Let me just. I don't think this really matters, but let's be at least a little bit structured in this. I think that's right. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then 2 either side, 2 at the bottom. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. Now, what I haven't done is brought extras of stuff. Let me just go and fix that now. So we should have 2 of everything. And the reason for that is we're going to use our tried and tested, not our tried and tested, but the tried and tested method of doing this, which is hoppers, just to cope with any instabilities. And if you've watched any of my other series where I've done Thaumcraft, you will have seen this before. But it does mean that if things go pear-shaped, for want of a better way of saying it, then things, so we've got balance, entropy, order. So balance, oops, entropy, order, and then earth, water, fire. Earth, I don't know why I'm pulling him down as my hotbar. Water and fire, which just leaves air to go in there, and 1 piece of silver wood in the middle. So that should be that. I need my wand, and I need to cross my fingers. Now, as I say, this sorry, I've got a right frog in my throat tonight. As I say, if you've not seen this before, basically by putting these on, if this gets zapped off in the process, it will be replaced by the one in the hopper automatically. So it just gives you a degree of safety. And let's do the thing. Oh, bit of lag there. This is still, ow, stop it. This is still my favourite graphic in the game. Will you please? What are you giving me now? A bit of flux flew there as well. I just saw the purple effects, but I've not seen. I'm going to shut up because whenever I say these things, I always seem to tempt fate. Yeah, taint poison. Oh, taint poison, not flux flu. But I think... Oh, what we got? That's a balance shard. Did it work? Oh, yes, it worked. Thank God for that. It zapped a few bits off, though. It has to be said. But that is the silverwood rod sorted. So let us go and collect these up. So that is the first stage. Unfortunately, it's only the first stage of a two-step process, because we need to again then get the, because it wants a silverwood, a thaumium embossed silverwood one, so we're going to need to make some thaumium nuggets, and then we are going to need to make Salis Mundis. Now Salis Mundis, we need to basically smell. This has changed. Yeah, we need to smelt balance shards to make Salis Mundis. Now balance shards, how the hell can we make balance shards? Because I only have 2. No, it's not going to be there. Please tell me we can make a balance shard. How do we make a balance shard? This is a good question. Possibly in alchemy? Perhaps? No? Artifice, it can't. It couldn't be artifice. That would be... Let me have a look, see if there's anything in the old NEI. An air shard in with Ignis Aqua. Jesus, that's going to be fun, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to have to work out, all we can do, it's basically any of the shards with the other shards. Jesus. Right, let me figure this out then. Well, first things first, thaumium. First things first, let's just put some stuff away for now and clear my inventory a little bit. At least these have all been dropped at some point or other, so they're relatively clear in that respect. Oh, I had silverwood. Great. Well, that's fine. Wonderful, fine and dandy. So we need some thaumium. Oh, he says, walking away from the drawer with the thaumium in it. And we're going to need 2 lots of that. And I don't know whether this will have enough juice left in it to 1 and 2. 1, 2. It did. Good. Good. Right, so we need to make these balance shards. Let me have a look at what we've got. I've got terra, so if I go with terra shards, I need air, fire, water, order, and entropy. 2 of each, and I don't really want to have that going and boiling over. Let me go and see what the best mix of things is to achieve this, and I will be right back. Okay, I've decided that rather than faffing around, and actually that's not the crucible over there. I don't know what I did with my crucible, to be honest. I seem to have lost it. I've decided that it's going to be easier. I've done the research down this tree, and it's going to be easier to make these alchemical constructs, because we can then pipe the relevant essentials in and not have the mix of crap and overflows going. So to make that, we need V's filters and essential tubes. We're going to need quicksilver while I'm thinking about it. Have I got any cooked? I don't think I have. So I better go and get that cooked up. So yeah, and that way we can just control the process precisely. What am I doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm making mistakes. So I've got most of what we need here. I think I've got everything we need. I also paid a visit to the Mages Guild and I borrowed a few of their shards and charged my wand up, because we're going to need to keep that charged. We're going to need you. I think you break down into 9 quicksilver drops. That's probably enough, actually. I'll leave those others cooking. Show. Let's get this show on the road. So we need these filters to start off with, and that is, let me just break that down into gold. That is that plus that makes 2, and I need 4. I think that's right, 4 of them. So that will make those. We need, in fact, let me go and put this stuff away because I don't need that anymore. And I don't think I need that anymore. So we got that. Now the next thing we need is Essentia tubes, which are, don't tell me. No, I've forgotten. Oh, gold nuggets. That was the missing ingredient, so we'll grab some gold nuggets. We'll grab some of those. We'll have some of that going on. And was it glass in the middle? Yeah, so 8, 16. That is probably enough. We need some levers. 4 of. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we take 1, 2, 3, 4 of those and 4 of those to make that. We need great wood planks, 1 of those. These filters in the corner, Essentia valves in that corner, and then we will have spare 1. Thought I'd put 2 in. And 2. So that will give us a few of those spare, which is ideal. We need a cauldron. And I've got that. We're going to need you. I better go and clear my inventory somewhat of something. What can I get rid of? Let me just dump something off here. Sticks. Sticks can go in there for now. And we need our wand. So let's head up and we can get this. Now, where do we want to set this up? Underneath the telescope? Or I think here actually will do nicely. Hang on. Zap you out. Zap you out. We're going to put the night ore down there. We're going to take our cauldron and place you there. We are going to wand it, and then we're going to place these. Now ideally these are better with a gap behind them. That should be right. Do I need more? I'm probably out of these actually. Let me just double Essentia. Let me just double check. Bang, 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 and yes, I need to recharge my wand again. Lovely. The sooner we get nodes going, the better. Let's head back to the Mages Guild, say hello to the guys. We are still sat at the table. They're having a really long meeting. They're probably still on like minutes of the last meeting and debating whether one of them really said what one of them said he said or didn't say. I don't know whether you've ever been in meetings like this, but I have, and they are horrendous. You know, the ones where you've got the real pedantic sods who just sit there arguing about the meaning of one specific word and whether it was appropriate to use that word. No, not been in those meetings. You're lucky, I have. Oh, that's interesting. You can actually power that with a redstone signal from a carpenter's. Ah, interesting. Don't break that, ever, by the way. Not if you want the Mages Guild to survive. Yeah, so I've just got to charge that up. As soon as that's done, we'll be back and we can start making, hopefully, some of this this stuff. So, see you in a moment. Okay, this is going to be a bit fiddly-faddly, I'm afraid, but I'm just going to go and I need to find some more space in my inventory, so I'm afraid some of this stuff is going to have to go up there for now. So we can stick our terror shards in here, and we can say we want to make a balance shard. Now it wants 2 of each of these. Now I am going to have to faff around with this, but we take our U and U, for example, and get those in, and pop those in, and you should see that. Did you need water in here? Terror. Interesting. Why is that not slurping? Does it want the air? Oh, it doesn't want terror, does it? For starters. It wants air. Let's just see whether this is going in order. So where's the air? Aqua. As I say, this is a bit of a pain when you haven't. Yeah, it's taken the air. It now wants aqua, and then it wants ignis, ordo, and pedito. Ignis, ordo. So normally you would try and hook as many tubes up to this as you could, just to save hassle doing this. Bang, there we go, 1 balance shard. So yeah, that is interesting. What have I got in? Let's use my ender pouch. That will allow me to clear my inventory somewhat. Don't need you. Definitely don't need you. I really don't need you right now. Okay, so we can go back over here, and it's still on there, and it wants back to air. So that's not air, that's ordo. Air. This is just the ghetto way of doing it, as I say. Ignis, ordo, pedito. So that's 2. I need 3 for each Salis Mundis. So yeah, we're back to here. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to cook up the Salis Mundis and get this area set up ready for the caps, because I'm conscious of time and I'd like to have this quest finished by the end of this episode. So I will see you in a moment. Oh, hello. I've come out to actually get some Desert Novas, and I never noticed this the first time I came around this way. Well, whether I'm going to get this thing done this episode now is of course slightly debatable, but we have a skeleton spawner. I'm not bothered about a skeleton spawner, but let's have a look, see what we have in the way of. Ooh, double chest. Miniature red heart. They're nice. Useful. That is bugged. Not bad. Yeah, could be useful. Saddle. Not really bothered. Bees. We are going to have to get into bees at some point, so I suppose I really ought to take that as well. Let me just check. See if there's any more. Because, you know, it's the nature of gamers to see if there is more loots to be had, which it doesn't look like there is. So yeah, the reason I have come out for Serra Blossoms, well, for Desert Novas and Serra Blossoms, is simple. I need Aurum to make these capstones, and the only sources apart from Wispy Essence, I believe, are these mana cakes. which use a desert nova and a cereblossom. Now I only need 2, so I've got all this. I didn't actually have any, I couldn't believe that. But yeah, so I've come out looking for that. Then I've got to go and find some cereblossoms, or at least a cereblossom. I just thought while I've made the trip out, I might as well just make sure that there's no more. I can't remember where cereblossoms spawn off the top of my head, so I'm going to have a hunt around for that, and when we get back I'll make those manna cakes. We can cook those up. That'll give us some aurum. It gives you 1 aurum per manna cake and some fames and I can't remember what the other one was. Precantatio. So it's not completely wasted. The fames is possibly a little bit wasted. But yeah, so I need to find these damn cereblossoms now. They'll be about somewhere. Keep on spotting these aura nodes everywhere though. So while I'm doing it, I'm kind of scanning any aura node that I come across really. Let me just get these away. So yeah, I am going to be continuing onwards, and I will see you once I have what we need. Of course, what you don't realise when you set out in the world to go and find something, let me just put those 2 away and get those 3, that's 6. Something as simple as going out and grabbing a little bit of cereblossom. Well, something as simple as going and getting some desert nova and some cereblossoms in the world, which would normally be fairly straightforward. Oh, I got some melons while I was out as well. It's complicated somewhat by the fact that we are playing in a mod pack that A is based on Minecraft 1.7, which adds a whole bunch of flowers with biomes aplenty in it, which adds a whole bunch of flowers, and Botania in it, which, you guessed it, adds a whole bunch of flowers. So the simple act of going out to get just a couple of flowers to make enough aurum let's grab that while we're at it, is greatly complicated by the fact that every single place you look is flowers. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. It really is. Are we there yet? No. We've got the 12 aurum, which is enough. I think we only need 6 aurum. Let me just double check now. 6 aurum and 12 potentia. I've got potentia, so yeah, I need 12 aurum. But there is literally no leeway for error in this either. So there's potentia. We don't need you. Sorry, there's a potentia. That's that's fames. And we need some aurum. And what? I need a jar, don't I? Right. I'm going to need to get a jar. I'm going to need to set up this altar to do this infusion, which is again moderate risk. So hopefully it works, because I really don't have to make more of this stuff. And as soon as we're there, I will be back with you, and we can wrap this quest up, put it to bed, and get on with something else. So I will see you in a mo. Okay, here we are, we're ready. We're going to place our first inert cap. We should have everything ready, so with a bit of luck, he says not having his wand in his inventory, this will work okay. So I'm going to keep an eye on the Salis Mundis, because I know I've not got any reserves of this. 1, 2, Now it may take multiples from the pedestals. Yes, it did. As we noticed before, this thing will just sometimes grab. So if we check, hang on, you are the charged one. If we check this one, this has got a Salis Mundus in it. This one has now, all three of them have. So it took 2 from that and 1 from that. So, second one. Now this is the risky one because I've got no reserve Salis Mundus. So, fortunately, it's a fairly quick infusion. Oh, we've got Flux Flu. Not entirely sure what Flux Flu does to me, to be honest. Doesn't seem to be doing a lot. And then we need to combine those. Now, I think this may be a sticking point. I don't know why I've just come down here. There's a perfectly good table upstairs, but I think this may require... Yeah, we need to create some wizardy robes now to finish that off, and we ain't going to do that this episode. But we have got all of the elements necessary to do that. We can charge that. I've got a maximum charge of 50, and it has a VSCOS of 110%. Now, our helmet has nothing, actually. Yeah, nothing. Because even though we've got the goggles in there, it's not actually helping us. So we are going to need to make some... Well, we're going to need to research that for starters, and with that we can make enchanted fabric, and from enchanted fabric we can make our robes. So that will bring us 1% and another 2% there, and another 2% there, and we will probably want to make a set of goggles of revealing, which will give us another 5%. So that'll give us a 10% discount, which should bring us down below 50. So we'll get that done next time. Well, probably on stream actually, because this is Saturday's episode. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. It's always a bit of a marathon when you're trying to fast track certain elements of Thaumcraft and run through stuff. But I think we're getting there, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.